Hello, welcome to another video. I'm Jenny, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be my March TBR. Now I will say I am filming this a little bit early. It's the 22nd today, so I'm filming this quite a bit early. But I just kind of wanted to film today, if I'm totally honest. So I was thinking for March, I want to do semi-mood read March, which sounds like a total cop-out, I know. But my sort of thought was, I want to do a bit of like a mood read throughout March. I'm not very good at mood reading. Like if you tell me to stand in front of these shelves and pick a book to read, I'll be there for about 5 days. I'll just get complete decision paralysis. So what I want to do is kind of create like a short list of books that I might want to pick throughout March. So I'm thinking that in this video, we'll go up to my shelves and we'll pick maybe like 5 or 6, maybe a couple more books that I would like to read. This is also, like I said, a kind of semi mood read because there are still a number of books that I'm going to have to read this month. I'm doing my second instalment of Reading Booktube's top books. So that's going to be 5 books. I don't know what they're going to be yet. I've got Hero of Ages for my Brandon Sanderson along and Ruin for Catch Up Book Club that I would like to read this month. I've also got my Book Box Battle, so that'll be again 2 books. Again, I don't know what they're going to be yet. That's 9 books that I've just mentioned, isn't it? We're going to make a little short list of books that I would like to read. Whether or not I get the chance, who knows? But that will be my kind of basis for attempting to mood read a little bit this month. So, tea break, and then let's go. So we're starting off at my romance shelves because romance is kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. I've read a few romance books this month and they've mainly been 5 stars actually. So romance is what I'm enjoying. Let's have a look. I would like to make progress in this one, Chestnut Springs. Actually, I also would like to read Not in Love. I'm really intrigued by this one, Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. I picked this one up from the works without really knowing too much about it, so I'm intrigued. I definitely want to make progress in this one, Off Campus series. Oh, and Yours Truly. I read Just for the Summer, so I'd like to read that one and kind of finish off that series. I think that those 5, I think that's it from the romance shelves that I'm super like interested in at the moment. I'm interested also in Happily Never After, actually, by Lynn Painter. Oh, you can't see it. I'm going to come back and like shorten down my shortlist. This is my long shortlist. I don't think there's anything on this shelf that is massively screaming out to me. I am going to look at thrillers though, because I haven't read any thrillers for a while. Real Deal, actually, that one, definitely. I read Born for This by Caitlin Devlin last month. Very excited to read The Real Deal. Sorry, that was a Bella that just appeared. I'm quite intrigued by The Appeal. I'm also intrigued by True Crime Story, and I do still want to read The Silent Patient as well. Are there any others down here? Bella, mind your bum, you can't see. I think that's it. I do want to read Yellowface. I do want to read, sorry, move the box of wrapping there. I want to read Yellowface. I want to read When Things Went Dark, but I'm not like super excited by them right this second. I'm not super intrigued by anything on this shelf, especially Somewhere Beyond the Sea back. I'm not super intrigued by Somewhere Beyond the Sea right now. I'm not feeling non-fiction. I'm not feeling classic. Any of these series. Nothing's really shouting out to me. I'm not really feeling middle grade. Again, Ali, Check and Mate. Which would I prefer, Check and Mate or Not in Love? I think Not in Love, because Check and Mate, while it's chess, it's kind of like sports romance adjacent. And I'm planning on reading, well, I'm going to have The Goal and Behind the Nets. They're 2 hockey romances. So I think I'm okay on sports romances. Any arcs that I'm super excited by? I would like to read Spiral. I would also really like to read Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. Witchcraft for Wayward Girls has been on about 20 TBRs since I've got it. That's an exaggeration. I got it in October. It's been on every single TBR since October. Anyway, I think that's going to be it. I'm going to take these ones that I've selected and we're going to narrow them down just a sec. Right, we've got Bella right here. So you're possibly going to see her in a second, or she's going to meow and just be a pain, but we're just going to deal with that. So that short list that I just pulled, that was 12 books. Like I said, I want 5 or 6, really, because I've already got 9 other books that I'm planning on reading this month. So am I likely to read an additional 5 or 6? Probably not, but we're going to try. Tea break. So how am I going to do this? I think I've just got them stacked. I'm going to just grab 2 at a time and we're going to pick one of each. Let's do that. So first off, Reckless or Not in Love? Reckless continues a series. That's good. Not in Love, I think, do you know what? I think I'm more intrigued by Not in Love. Okay, Not in Love. Rue might not have it all, but she has enough. A few friends, financial stability, and a successful career as a biotech engineer at Klein. Hey Bella, you're in the way. Until a hostile takeover threatens to bring it all crumbling down. Eli wants Klein. And the woman, she's off limits to him. Yeah, I think Not in Love. Reckless sounds fantastic, and I know that I really enjoy Elsie Silver. Where am I putting these? There. But this one follows Theo and Winter, which, to be honest, aren't characters that I'm super excited by. So Reckless will go back, Not in Love will stay on. Okay, then we've got Behind the Net and The Goal. This one actually is a very, very simple decision. I'm reading The Goal. I'm just obsessed with Elle Kennedy and the Off-Campus series. So this one follows Sabrina and Tucker. I don't need to read any more than that. I'm reading The Goal. I am so intrigued by this series. I haven't actually heard anybody talk about it, but excited. Yours Truly or Happily Never After? My gut is saying Yours Truly because I really, really enjoyed reading Just for the Summer. Saying that, Lynn Painter is a bit of a fave. I think I'm going to go with Yours Truly though, because that'll be finishing off a series, which is great. Okay, then we've got The Appeal or The Real Deal. Oh, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I really want to read The Appeal, but I am going to pick The Real Deal just because I read Caitlin Devlin, like I said, it was either this, I think it was January actually, because I'm working on the campaign this month, and I loved Born for This. So I'm really excited to read The Real Deal. I think it's going to be right up my street. The Appeal sounds fantastic. I definitely do want to read it, but I'm more excited by The Real Deal. Oh, this is going so well, she says. True Crime Story or The Silent Patient? So, The Silent Patient is a bit of like everybody's favourite. Alicia Berenson lived a seemingly perfect life until one day 6 years ago, when she shot her husband in the head 5 times. Since then, she hasn't spoken a single word. It's time to find out why. Amazing. True Crime Story. In the early hours of Saturday, 17th of December 2011, Zoe Nolan, a 19-year-old Manchester University student, walked out of a party alone. She was never seen again. 7 years later, writer Evelyn Mitchell finds herself drawn into the mystery and begins piecing together what really happened back then. But where some versions of events make sense, others are troublingly inconsistent. One thing's for sure, Zoe isn't the woman she was pretending to be. And she may be missing, presumed dead, but her story is only the beginning. I think I'm going with Silent Patient, but I really want to read True Crime Story as well. And then finally, Witchcraft for Wayward Girls or Spiral. So this one is a ice hockey or a hockey and ballerina romance. very exciting. I have got an ice hockey sports romance, and I've got 3 romances on this TBR already. Witchcraft for Wayward Girls is a horror. Oh, okay, so my head says I should read Witchcraft for Wayward Girls. That will mix up this TBR a little bit, but my heart says I want to read Spiral. I don't know. Okay, these two, I really don't know. So what I'm going to do and what I'm going to say is comment down below which one you think I should read, or leave an like a witch emoji for Witchcraft for Wayward Girls, and I think there is like a ballerina or like a point shoe or something emoji for Spiral. Let me know which one I should read out of these two, and that will be the one that goes on to the TBR. I'm going to currently, like, tentatively have them both on the list, but one of them will come off once this video's gone out. That sound fair? Deal? You have to comment though. Cool, great, thanks so much. Okay, so this is going to be my mood read TBR. These books, well, one of these two, you're going to tell me which one. I am excited. Okay, you know what, I hate to say it, but I think that a lot of these are 5-star predictions. I'm so excited. I think what my plan is going to be, because like I said, there's a lot of books on this TBR that I have got aside from the mood read ones, but there's a lot of other books on this TBR, but there are sort of 3 main video projects that I'm going to be working on in March. So I've got my book box battle, I've got my Brandon Sanderson along, and then I've got my my episode 2 of Reading Booktuber's favourite books. So I think what I'm going to do is, between each video project, mood read a book or 2, which I think is going to be quite fun. Will kind of also help kind of break things up. I did find with the last episode of Reading Booktuber's favourite books that by the time I got to the end, I was a little bit tired, although I had accidentally saved one of the best books for last. Spoilers if you haven't seen that. But yeah, I'm excited. Let me know if you've read any of the books that I have picked out for this month. And yeah, if you would like to see my thoughts on me reading any of these, tune in over the month. I will be trying to vlog some of them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye bye.